Welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. So, last session we have prepared all the various fixes for the options menu. Good. Then let me create a new... We need new branches. So we have fix game window user data pointers. No. And then we need to cherry pick this one. Rename. Okay, so probably reverts game window user data, right? When get user data. Okay, so that's number one. And that relates to the resolution crash, right? Resolution. Resolution. This one. Okay, so this is ZH labels, generals, ZH fix minor. Stability relates to that. This change fixes dangling pointers after game window user data is deleted. It is done in a strange way where the game window technically owns the user data, but it is always deleted from the outside. It's always deleted by window users. User data is handled is handled in a strange way where the game window technically owns the user data, but it's always deleted, but it's always created and deleted by external events. I would like to review this once more to see if we have missed anything. There are quite a number of calls. Oof. But let me go through it one more time. Like this, for example. Doesn't that mean it leaks here? Window. So it deletes the window, win destroy. And what happens to this guy? Win destroy. Destroy this. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more problems, because like this, for example, we have this data here and we destroy the window here, but what happens with this data? Oof. 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 I wonder if this is leaking. How's this set? Destroy. Oh, it's destroyed here. Maybe what we should do is, but that's weird. Select it. That's weird. Windows. Maybe this win destroy. Destroy list. What does the destroy list do? Ah, okay, it does call this. Okay. Okay, I see, I see. Then what we can do here is we can add a do destroy. We can add a debug assert crash do destroy when get user data it's now expected to be 0. When user data is expected to be deleted now. How about we compile this. RTS debug. Configure. Generate. Ah, shit. Now I opened this too early. We need to restart Visual Studio. Okay. Let's restart Visual Studio. This is the only place where this is called. GWM destroy. GWM destroy. So the dangling pointer is only really an issue in here. This is the only place where it's actually an issue. Because all the other places are behind GWM destroy. So there it doesn't matter as much. Let me go to control bar. Control bar.cpp. Search for delete. Okay, let's run the game and see if we hit any of this assert. Okay, ignore. Aha. Okay. We have such a hit here. Let's see what it is. We can't see. Let me put here a Pragma optimize off. Okay, ignore. Okay. Okay, this basically means that there's a memory leak, right? Okay, what is this window? Game window. I don't know. The problem is we cannot see where it was destroyed from because it is a deferred delete, right? Progress bar system. Progress bar image draw. Progress bar image draw. Progress bar image draw. Progress. Where do we need to look? Progress bar image draw. Oof. Oof. New. When set user data. Get user data. Oh, right. It's just an integer. Haha. Haha. I see. The user data is right. It's an integer. GWM destroy. No? What is it called? WM destroy. Push system. Progress bar. Oof. Oof. Progress bar. Gadget progress bar. Do we have a system here? System. No, we don't. Externals. System. Do we need to add this function? System. Gadget. Gadget push button system. Gadgets progress bar system. There we go. GWM destroy 2. When set user data. No. There we go. That should fix it, right? Okay. Ignore. Okay. Okay, let's open some of the menus. Options. Custom. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, ignore. Solo. USA. Ignore. Challenge. Medium. back. Skirmish. Select unofficial. Aha, there we have another one. Okay, what is this now? This one is a draw map preview. Draw map preview. Draw map preview. Draw map. Map preview. Map preview. Okay, then the question is when set user data. No, when get user data. Aha. Okay. Let's go to control bar. It is window, when get user data window. Okay, but who is setting this? Let's search for this map metadata thingy. Oof. Oof. That's a lot of places. Aha. We're probably looking at these map select menu systems, right? Yeah. So who is setting this? We're looking for a win set user data, which passes. Let's see. Here, there we go. The map cache, find map. Okay, so we don't own this. Aha, we don't own this. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Map select menu. Map window. Okay. So if we search for map select menu system, we should have 3 hits. Maybe. We're looking for 4 guys. 4 guys, yeah. Skirmish options, yeah. destroy, nullify controls. Okay, so I think here we are just looking for find map, win map preview. What is this? Static. Oof. Static. Win set user data. No. Okay, then let's inspect the other guys as well. If it's similar, map window. It's the same bullshit, right? Yeah. Win map preview. Win map preview. Okay, here's the same. And then I guess here it's the same as well. Okay, then where was the other one? Winset user data. Yeah, there was one more. Let me see where it was. Game options menu. Game options menu. Map window. Map window. Map window. Okay. This is position start spots. Map window, position start spots. Window map. What is this? This is a static window map. Do we have a GWM destroy here? We do. If window map, win set user data null. Let me put a breakpoint here. Let's see. Okay, ignore. I think we should start in quick start. There's no reason we need a shell map. Quick starts. There we go. Good. Skirmish. Select map. Cancel. Main menu. Okay, we have window map. And the user data, we also set that to 0 now. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, cool. Then let's go to multiplayer. Online, unable to establish connection. Okay. Network. Direct connect. Okay. Create game. Aha. Retry. Okay, what is this? Enough. Let's do it again. Okay, what is this? Also draw map preview. I thought we fixed all of them. Win set user data. Okay, so this is skirmish. No, this is LAN here. LAN. Yeah, and we set it to null here. What's the problem? I don't know. Oof. Skirmish, map select, LAN, game options. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't know. Where's this coming from? Let me try this again. Okay, it's definitely up to date. Where's this coming from? Let me put a breakpoint in here. Here. And here. Good. So, multiplayer, network, create game, select, accept, 0. WinMap preview is 0. Okay. Is that expected? What about this nullify controls? Shut down. Maybe we need to put it into nullify controls. Yeah, maybe. Let's try that. So we have that. Okay. Let's see if that brings the success. Could be, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, got another one. Jesus. What is it this time? Map selector tooltip. Whoa. Map selector tooltip. Draw. It's also about draw map preview. Still about preview. That's annoying. Let me search for all win map previews. Oof, there are a lot. Okay, so I think we can remove this. And this. And this. Right. Okay, so we have okay. Selected. I don't know. So we call this, yeah. Yeah. And then we are expected to call this, right? I really don't understand why it's still complaining. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah. Multiplayer network. Create game. Back. Retry. Good. So, what's the problem? We didn't hit any breakpoints. We didn't hit this one. Why not? Why not? Nullify. Why did we not hit this breakpoint here? Shall we do that? Oh man. Let's de-optimize this. Okay, we didn't hit any breakpoint there. That's really weird. How's that possible? Let's put the breakpoints elsewhere then. Let's put the breakpoint here. And here. Pragma. Optimize off. Breakpoint here. And here. I mean, it must hit one of these guys. Let me try this again. That's really weird. Multiplayer network creates back. Okay, that's weird. Yeah. So it is not. It is not. It's not even creating. It's setting this up. So could it be? Could it be that this is not null initialized? That thing, the user data. Could that be? Jesus. Game window. So. Oh, it is null. Man, what is the problem? User data. Let me see. User data. It is 0 initialized. Maybe make that explicit here. Okay, why? I don't understand why we're hitting this. It makes no sense. Destroy. Maybe it's something else. Some other map selector tooltip. Maybe that's a clue. Map selector tooltip. Map selector. Win set user data. No. Map window. Skirmish. LAN. Win set user data. There's nothing here. LAN game options. Let me search for LAN. LAN. Map select. LAN lobby menu. Map select. So it can only be games options menu. It can be only this one, right? Ugh. The problem is we can't see where this is from, right? It doesn't tell us. It doesn't tell us who owned this window. Yeah. And I don't see a way to get that information. Draw map preview is the best clue I have here. Draw map preview. Draw map preview. Okay, let's search for W3D draw map preview, right? No? Draw map preview. Why do we not find this? Huh? Do I type this wrong? W3D draw map preview. Copy value. There we go. I have no idea what I typed wrong there, but must have been something. Okay, so let's see who is using this. Who's using this? I don't know. Huh. Draw map preview. No one is using it. No one is using draw map preview. Okay, I have no idea what was going on here. Who is this? Who's this guy? Who does this window belong to? What is this window? Where does it come from? Why is this here? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Let's search for map selector tooltip. This better give some results as well. Okay, there we have some hits here. Window map. Set tooltip func. Okay. Window map. Map window. Window map. Window map. Maybe GWM destroy. Maybe we also need to do this here. If window map, then do that. Could that be? I don't know. Maybe. Set user data. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. GWM destroy. I guess we just put it here and see what happens. I mean, we did put it here as well. So maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe not. Let's see what happens. I don't understand why it would be necessary to set that to null. Because there's no trace of this setting any user data, right? So maybe it's like in this guy that does it. Sets user data in here, maybe? No? I have no clue. I don't know why that would be necessary. Let me go to window map here. Let's put a breakpoint here. It's null. Hold on. Isn't there this nullify thingy? Nullify controls. I have no idea where this is coming from. Yeah, to me, it looks like this is not necessary at all. This is not necessary. That is not necessary. and DNet. Okay, I don't think that these guys are necessary. Let me search one more for win set user data. So we have this guy, win map preview, we take care of this and this. Here we have map window, map window. Okay, where is this guy? Skirmish game options. Skirmish game options. Okay, looks like actually this one needs to be WGM destroy. Yeah, okay, so here we actually should use it. Map window. LAN. It's strange that here in the skirmish game options menu we have two. Map select and here. But in LAN we only have one. Why is that? Map window. It has something to do with this map window. But I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Map window. Oh man, this is a really hard problem. I don't know where the problem is. I only see that there is a problem. An insignificant problem, let's say. But it would be nice to properly clean this bullshit up. Yeah. The question is where. Okay. I'm not even sure if it is a map window. I have no clue. It could be, it could not be, right? No one knows. Okay, right. We only concentrated on the LANs. Like, okay, so that was a tooltip, right? Tooltip, which we don't find. LAN game options menu. LAN game options menu init. Game option menu. Menu system. Menu system. Destroy. Window map. Window map. Parent LAN game options menu. LAN game gadgets. It's weird. Yeah. Window map. Maybe here on this window map we need to say if window map. I've no clue. I'm just making guesses right now. Maybe here we need to say window map. Set user data null. No. And then we would do the same in the other ones. Window map. Let me search for window map. If window map. Skirmish. Window map. Init. Do we have a D in it here? We don't. DNet. Skirmish. Okay, maybe it's should be a DM destroy. Could be, yeah, that it's maybe. GWM destroy. Maybe we should have this here as well. Okay, let's try that. So now we have a lot of window maps, WinSet user data. Yeah, window map. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so multiplayer, network, create, back. Okay, that works now. Fantastic. Okay, so it was somehow related to that bullshit. I see. Crash. Oh, okay. Nullify controls. Oh. Yeah, well, that was stupid. Parent map list. I would say move the parent here to the top. Okay. Okay. Loads. Return. Okay. Got another one. Again, draw map preview. That one is a real nemesis. Draw map preview. shut down. So we started the skirmish. No, we loaded the save game. We loaded the save game. Oof. Man, there's so many bugs. It's a shame that we cannot see exactly where it was created, right? We only see it says draw map preview here. Draw map preview. There must be some deeper error here, but I don't understand. Okay, how about we compile this in debug? Maybe we see something better than debug. Cache hack is only hearable to the player that gets hacked. Globally, with a global or positional sounds. It's not to do with logic frames. Really? Why not? It's not to do with logic frames. It's getting the ratio between the original expected FPS logic rate and the currently averaged game client FPS. What? It is correct when considering the original target frame rate for the game. So, it's getting the ratio between the original expected logic rate. It is correct when considering the original target frame rate for the game. When the FPS is greater than the original expected, a movement of the camera gets scaled down. messages. Logic ticks. Logic ticks. I think. What is it called? It's called ticks. Tick. Tick. I think it's logic tick. Here, frantic. Game message frantic. Once each frame, this message is sent. As far as I'm aware, this message is bound. This logic is bound to a message frantic, which goes through. Bound to message frantic, which comes from every render frame, client render frame. I think we should also be able to see that, right? Here. No. Case. Yeah, frantic. Frantic is sent every render frame. I still do not understand why we take smooth value over instead of last frame value. Can you explain why one and not the other? Let me say, this does not explain why it uses smooth value instead of last frame value. It does not explain. Can be one way or another, but it is not clear here why smooth value was chosen. Yeah, to me it looks like there was no consideration, like what this smoothing actually means. Like, I would expect that this change explains explicitly why we take the smoothened FPS over the current FPS value, like for this current frame, for this current render frame, right? Why we take exactly this? Why is this the most correct way of doing this? That information I'm missing. Maybe it is, all perfectly well, and this average FPS means the last 30 frames, right? So it's not even over 1 second, it's just the last 30 frames, right? As far as I'm aware. So I would like to see an explanation why this is the best way. Yeah. Otherwise, something is missing here. Yeah. I would say. I think think I made a typo here. It should be here. Good. So we have built now a debug build. Let me see if we can get multiplayer. No. Load game. Okay, this is so annoying. Let me go to save. We delete save 05. We can't delete it. 5. Ignore? No. 5. Six. 10. 5, 6, 10. 11. 5, 6, 10, 11. 5, 6, 10, 11. Let's delete this bullshit. Good. Okay, then we load here. And here we have also a map preview. Ignore. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can see better stuff in here. Draw map preview. Draw map preview. W3D draw map preview. I find it extremely weird that this function is nowhere referenced, but it shows up on runtime in the debugger. So how is this thing used? I don't understand. Maybe someone indexes it directly here. Function lexicon. Get table. Draw. Get table. Who's calling this? No one. What is this bullshit? Okay, let me search for WinSet user data. We are looking for the load screen or something like that, right? Load screen. Here, load screen. There we go. Aha. There we go. Okay, so here we have another map preview, which needs to be deleted at some point. Cleared when user data, if we set let's search for GWM destroy. Not found. Okay, fantastic. Let's search for a system. Also not found. Jesus. Multiplayer load screen. Okay, how do we clear it then? Do we have some destroy function here? Reset, maybe. Set load screen now. Oh man, why does it have to be so complicated? So many errors. Oh, gosh. There we go. Okay. Okay, did not hit this breakpoint because now we get this super big PDB file. Let's go back to release. Okay, so we want to know if this reset function is called before we destroy the windows. Load game. We don't call it at all. Updates, on-screen updates. Okay. Okay, when set user data, map preview. So this is being created on init, Okay, init. Map preview. Okay, how can we tell this to map preview? From my Dean. In it. Does it have a load screen? Load screen. Oh, Jesus. Okay, for some reason I cannot jump to load screen. Now I can. Okay, so there's an update. There is no done function. That's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. How about we put a breakpoint in oof. 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 Single player load screen. Init. Okay, let's put a breakpoint here and here. And here and there. Good. So restart. Oh, it's not calling that at all. What kind of load screen does it use then? Okay. Let's put a breakpoint here and here. How about that? Okay, that one hits. Let's see. It's using multiplayer load screen for a skirmish safe game. Okay. Okay. We just accept that, I guess. Okay, so it destroys the load screen here. Okay, that means in the destructor we can do some work. Let me win set user data. Okay. Find map preview. Map preview. So we can say if map preview, then map preview win set user data null. There we go. Let's go to all destructors and do the same for all. here. Map transfer load screen. Doesn't have it. Single player. Also doesn't have it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay. Loads. Load game. Ignore. Okay, that works now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's click here some other buttons. Ignore. Okay. Okay. Exit. Okay. Okay. Let's go to load replay. Let's load here some replay. Okay. Okay. Options. Cancel. Okay. Maybe we have fixed these things. Oh shit. Exit game. Okay. What is it? Exit game is not healthy. IME candidate main draw. IME candidate Windows system. IME candidates. Okay. IME candidate Windows system. Win set user data. It's not in here. Win set user data. We have some here. Init. Okay. Detach enable. Maybe yeah. Win destroy. Candidate window. Candidate window. Text area. Text area. Okay. Then maybe this is just a matter of setting these guys to null. Let's see. Good. So we have exit game. 2 memory leaks. Perfect. Okay, that is fixed. Good. As far as I'm concerned, we probably fixed most of the things. There's probably still something somewhere lurking. Who knows? Okay, here no, it's probably fine. Good. Null. Okay, here we do reset. Okay. Okay. Fix dangling pointers after deleting. Fix dangling user. Fix dangling user data. Say clear dangling user data before deleting game window. Clear user data before deleting game window. Clear all user data. Clear and assert. User data, game window, user data before deleting, before deletion. Clear and assert game window user data before deletion. Okay. Okay. Push. Okay. Good. So this change this change avoids dangling pointers. Dangling pointers. Change avoids dangling pointers. actually. Actually, I think the previous title was better. Oh, where was it? Clear and assert. Clear and assert game window user data before deletion to avoid dangling pointers and memory leaks. How about that? Clear and assert game window user data before deletion to avoid dangling pointers and memory leaks. Clear and assert. Correctly. Clear and assert game window user data to avoid dangling pointers. Let's go with that. Correctly clear and assert game window. This change avoids dangling pointers after then it also asserts that user data is cleared before game window deletion. This issue was highlighted by but can be avoided by other fixes for the options menu. This change is just a courtesy. It's just a courtesy to make the pointer management a bit more robust. Fixes dangling pointers. Or user data is cleared before game window deletion. The game window user data pointer management a bit more robust. Fix refactor. Okay. Good. So that is change number 1. Took us long enough. 543. Okay. Good. So we got this guy. Then let's create the next branch. Next one is fix options menu saving options menu disabled options cherry pick. Oh, by the way, we need to add a note here to do replicates in channels. Okay, so next one, let's look over this one more time. Okay. Okay, so let me take this text. Fix this. This change prevents evaluating and saving disabled options in the options menu when disabled options when in game. It's evaluating and saving disabled options in the options menu when in game. Originally, the game still evaluates evaluates disabled options which can alter settings. This most notably happens with the display resolution settings, where this most notably happens with the display resolution settings when a custom resolution causes the game to default to 800 by 600 and force the resolution change and then crash the game afterwards. This change avoids such behavior. This change prevents evaluating and saving disabled options in the options menu when in-game. Originally, the game evaluated disabled options. This most notably happened with display resolution settings when a custom resolution caused the game to default to 800 by 600. Forced the game to default its resolution to 800 by 600 and then crash the game afterwards. Okay, so labels, this is 543, 543. Bug critical. Is it a critical or a major fix? Critical. Bug. Crash. Gen ZH. Stability. This most notably happened with the display with disable display resolution settings when a custom resolution forced the game to default this resolution to 800 600 and crashed the game afterwards. Crash the game on options change. Crash the game. Crash the game when pressing the accept button. Okay. Good, so that's that. Next, main. So the next one is, let me see. This one. Okay, fix. Options menu. Port overrides, HTTP proxy disabled. By the way, we also need to, yeah. Okay. Okay. Next. Next. Here. Jesus. Oh, we didn't cherry pick yet. Yeah, cherry pick. How about we say when, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, let's push that. Relates to This change prevents, no. Relates to that. This change also disables. This change disables the firewall port override and issue from option when in game. There's no use in being able to change these other network settings are already disabled. All other network settings are already disabled. Is it a bug? I'm not sure. It's not really a... This one is also GUI, by the way. GUI. It is a bug. It's half bug, half design, right? Yeah. I would say it's a minor gen ZH. From options when in game. There's no use in being able to change these. Already disabled. I think we also have an image for this. Documents Gen2 image. Yeah. Disabled all network options. Disabled in game. In game. In game. Do we write it like this? This change disables the firewall power and higher trying to from the option when in game. There's no use in being able to change these at this moment. All other network settings are already disabled. I guess it is a design question also, right? It's half bug, half design. I'm not sure. Is it a bug? If we change these options, firewall port override, it is unclear to me if changing these values in game would cause any issues. Probably not. I did not check if changing these values in game would cause any issues. Probably not. I will remove the bug. It's probably not a bug. I will put it at design. Yeah, I think that is good enough. So, yeah, it's really a minor thing. I mean, it's not really. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Next. Main. Fix options menu resolution, custom resolution. Custom resolution. And I always forget to put them into the correct folder. Rename. Good. So we are looking at this one. Cherry pick. There we go. Okay. Now it's current resolution instead of defaulting to. Um, the display. Let me see. Let me go to this code, please. I think in the same change, we should also remove this here, right? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. XRES. Selected XRES. Selected XRES. XRES. I think, yeah, we can also remove this here. Has set custom resolution in options.ini. Okay. Good. Then let me take this. Prevent force changing a custom display resolution when making changes in the options menu. This change prevents prevents a custom display resolution from changing the resolution, the actual custom changing the display, prevents a custom prevent a custom resolution from changing the actual display resolution when making changes in the options menu. Prevent a custom resolution from changing the actual display resolution. Yeah, let's do it like this. This change prevents a custom resolution from changing the actual display, making changes in the options. Changing custom prevent a custom display resolution from changing. Prevent a custom display resolution from changing. Prevent a custom display resolution from changing. Yeah, I think we can just simplify it like that. This change prevents a custom display resolution from changing when making changes in the options menu. There we go. Originally, the game evaluates fixes relates to 1028. Originally, the game does not recognize custom resolutions set in the display, the resolution combo box in the options menu. Originally, the resolution combo box in the options menu does not recognize custom resolution resolutions that were set in the options.ini. This would force the resolution to change when making any changes in the options menu. When applying any changes in the options menu. Even when in game. The display resolution combo box and option does not did not recognize customer set. This would force the resolution to change when applying any changes in the options menu, even when in game. When done in game, it crashed the game. When this happens in game, then when this happens in game, then the game crashed. Okay. Originally, the display resolution combo box in the options menu did not recognize custom resolutions that were set in the options.ini. This would force a resolution to change when applying any changes in the options menu. When this happened in-game, then the game crashed. Yeah, okay. A custom resolution now shows in the combo box. Okay, so this is critical, bug, crash, gen, ZH, milestone, stability. Gen. Okay. Relates to, there we go. Okay. And then the last change is main fix options menu close on resolution change. Yeah. So that is let me put this display resolution. Prevent a custom display resolution making other changes. Good. Good. Then we cherry pick this one. Cherry pick. Did we push it? No. This change, with this change, the options menu no longer closes when the display resolution is changed. The options menu no longer closes when the display resolution is changed. To do, replicate in generals. Resolution. Yeah, here it is. Resolution changed in options. Resolution changed. Options menu stays opened. The options menu stays opened after. Let me just review the code real quick one more time. Everything is good. No dirt in there. There's quite a number of changes necessary for this. The initial motivation to pursue this was to try to make the resolution change also work in game, but that will require a lot more work on top of this, which is not necessary to do now. It would be nice to be able to change the resolution in game one day. Yeah. The initial motivation here was to try to make the resolution change, to make the display resolution change also work in game, but that will require a lot more work on top of this. It would be nice to be able to change the resolution in game. But that will require a lot more work on top of this. After resolution. After the resolution has changed. Okay, so this is GUI, bug, minor, gen, ZH. Gen. So try and make this. So this change only makes improvements towards changing the resolution in the main menu as per the original design, or let's say as per the original restrictions. Okay, good. That was quite a lot of work actually to polish the options menu with the display resolution. That was just display resolutions stuff mostly. Well, caused a lot of issues. Yeah. Okay, but we got it all sorted. That's good. It seems to work decently well. Okay. Good. Then I think I will take a break here. Um, Let me clarify here in this. No. Here. Let me clarify this here. This is a sneaky bug. This is a sneaky bug. Basically, it changes the resolution to what the combo box writes, to what the combo box default is, without confirming any resolution change. This causes a notable bug when declining a resolution change and then being, this is an additional sneaky bug. And declining a resolution change afterwards, the resolution is incorrectly set. Afterwards, the global data resolution is incorrectly set and causes misbehavior in the options menu. Resolution, combo box. Okay. Pulse created to fix up the resolution mess in the options menu. Good. Then I will take a break now. Has been again almost 3 hours. Yeah. Then I wish you a great day or night. Until next time, goodbye.